Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Shri Harinam Sankirtanam Mahayagni ki
Jai.
Shri Harinam Sankirtanam Mahayagni ki
Jai.
Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णाकृष्णाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनि नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मूकं करोति वाचालं पुङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम्. Thank you, devotees. See some new faces. So thank you for joining. You might be wondering, why are we singing this same mantra over and over again for 20-25 minutes? Let's change the mantra. So what's this about? What are we doing here? Is this an emotional, meant to cause an emotional change in my heart, or what is going on? So our fundamental nature is we want to be always happy. Everyone. Atyantika sukha pravriti. This urge is so strong. Even if you keep a small restriction, that when the plant is growing up, the plant will take a turn and then go somewhere else, and then it doesn't want to be restricted. It wants to grow and reach its infinite potential. So the soul wants everything, actually. Even if I have, like, say, $2 million right now, I feel, why not 5 million? It's the nature. That's the nature of the soul. The soul by nature is greedy because it wants to actually get something complete. It wants to get something infinite. That's what it wants. But we are trying to restrict that search for the infinite within the finite world. And when we try to do that, all the bad qualities actually arise. Like, for instance, if someone is greedy for God, you won't say he's greedy. But if someone is greedy for money or women or men, or then you say he's a bad person. He's too greedy. He's not satisfied with one partner. He wants many partners. He's a womanizer. Why so? Why so? Someone is greedy for a lot of prestige. I don't want to be around this person. He's too egotistical. Is it not? So when the urge, whatever we have, it could be our greed, it could be our desire, it could be our search, if it is directed towards the infinite, because we all want infinite enjoyment. We all want everything. I want to possess everything. If given a chance, why not? If given a chance, why not? Is it not? So this tendency to possess everything comes because we actually possess by nature God or Krishna, who's actually the absolute truth, who's the infinite. We already possess that person. But having forgotten that possession, we try to superimpose that on this world. And then it becomes an ugly attribute. So, to give you an example in a common world, say I want to be nice to someone, I want to please someone, I want to make him feel happy. There is a very thin line of difference between wanting to make someone happy versus impressing that person. Because in that wanting to impress, there is a sense of deceit. There is a sense of deceit. But both of them, I'm actually trying to make that person happy, but one is deceitful happiness, where I want to take the credit, where the other is I want the other person to benefit. You see, it's a very thin line of difference. Impressing someone or pleasing someone. So, similarly, impressing someone or trying to be deceitful is basically born of the lower modes of material nature. I have a relationship with this person, the Prabhu. I have a relationship with him. Real relationship is there on a spiritual platform. But if I'm materially contaminated, that relationship will also be contaminated. That relationship will also be contaminated. So this whole process of chanting Hare Krishna mantra is to purify our intelligence, purify our mind. And when it is purified, our search, our urge will be channeled to the right object, the right vastu. If the mind is not purified, that urge we have, I want to experience some comfort within this person, but this person can only offer me so much comfort, but the mind will not accept. The mind will say, why are you not giving more comfort to me? I'm giving so much to you. Why are you not giving it back to me? So the mind will have that urge. So we are trying to have that urge of wanting to seek comfort in a person who himself is contaminated. So all imperfection is realized, is felt because of an imperfect understanding of perfection. You get what I'm saying? We feel imperfect, we feel lack. Why? Because we have an imperfect understanding of what is perfect. We think having a good job is perfect. Or I got married, I'm perfect. I have children, I'm perfect. I have a green card, I'm perfect. So our urge is there to seek perfection. But we are trying to seek perfection within the finite material world. And so there is some stability issues. So the Hare Krishna mantra, what it does is, it is non-different from the absolute. So when you touch Hare Krishna mantra, when you simply chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Your real nature, which is hiding right now, which you are not seeing, you are not experiencing that. We are not experiencing ourselves, our real joy, because our real nature is to be joyful always. This is our nature. Our nature is to be joyful always. But because of our material contamination, we don't feel that. So Srila Prabhupada gave us a very beautiful example. He gave the example of a person who's jaundiced. When a person is jaundiced, you give him any sugar syrup, Hershey's, you give him halwa, you give him gulab jamun, you give him rasagulla. He says, don't show it to me. Don't show it to me. Why? Because even if he puts the gulab jamun on his tongue, he's not experiencing the swarupa of that gulab jamun. The gulab jamun swarupa is what? Sweet. It should cause you pleasure. Correct or not? But when I'm jaundiced, I'm contaminated. Something foreign is attaching to myself. Correct? Something foreign is attaching to myself. And because of that, I can't experience the real nature of that gulab jamun. This is all there is to Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is very simple. Bhagavad Gita is we are attached to that foreign object. Because our attachment to that foreign object, I'll tell you what that foreign object is. We are not able to experience the gulab jamun who is Krishna. We are not able to experience Krishna who is within your heart. You are his emanation. You are his part and parcel. And even whatever I'm saying right now, you're meant to be joyful. The mind will have a sorry face. This is not for me. This is for someone else. Right? So the mind will feel like that. This feeling is also because of our attachment to the foreign object. The sense we feel that I can never be infinitely happy. This confidence we have, right? So don't say we don't have any confidence. We have a lot of confidence. But we have a false confidence. What false confidence? That I can never be happy in this world infinitely. Something or the other thing will come and obstruct me. We have that strong confidence. We have the strong confidence that I am this body. And all happiness, if at all it can come, it can only come through this bodily pleasures. In this way, we have so many false confidences. You see, Bhagavad Gita says your unhappiness is caused by your attachment to jaundice. Attachment to jaundice. That's all. Because of that, you feel I'm giving you a nice recipe. I'm giving you Bhagavad Gita. I'm giving you Bhagavatam. You can enjoy. Why don't you enjoy? No, it is very bitter. It is very bitter. I don't like this. We feel like that. We feel like that. But an intelligent person should not believe his feeling. He should go to his mother and say, I don't enjoy gulab jamun. There is something wrong with me. Please treat me. Please treat me. You need some medicine. So the medicine for jaundice is sugar syrup. The medicine for jaundice is sugar. Sugar candy is the medicine. So if you take that medicine, sugar candy, when we are jaundiced, then the same jaundice will get cured. And upon being cured by that jaundice, we will experience the real nature of that sugar, which until now we have been taking as a medicine. It is very bitter. I'm taking the sugar. It is very bitter. Yes, but I'm taking it. But the more and more we take it, the foreign object will separate itself from me. And the real self will shine through. And you will realize, yes, I am eternal. You will realize this. Yourself, you will realize it. This is called Brahma Bhuta platform. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na shochati na kamshati samasarveshu bhuteshu madbhaktim labhate param. So you become Brahma Bhuta, you become very prasanna. This opportunity you have. If you're intelligent, you can take it. Who are Kovida, they will take this opportunity. Nice information I have. I'm going to become happy. Why should we not become happy? What is stopping us? Because of our attachment to this jaundice. That's all. We are associated with this. This jaundice in Vedic language is called upadhis. Upadhi means false designations, false beliefs, false opinions. This upadhi is there. And if you chant this Hare Krishna mantra, read Bhagavad Gita, associate with the Lord, then what happens? This jaundice will become separate. I'll give you another example. When you take a rusted bolt and nut, right? This bolt and nut, because it is very rusted, right? It will appear as one object. The bolt can be separated from the nut actually. But when it is rusted too much, what will it appear like? The nut and bolt are one object. Similarly, it appears right now because of our rusted intelligence that you and the body are the same. I am this body. I am my feelings. I have no other choice. He told something about me. He didn't give me a promotion. In this way, I will feel whatever I feel is me. But then, because it has become too rusted, this has to be cut off right now. You can't unbolt it. Just cut it off, and this no nut will come separately, the bolt will come separately. Done. That's all. This is the process of Krishna consciousness. You can unbound, we can unbind ourselves by depending on Krishna. Just depend on Krishna. Depend on the Lord. That's all. If you depend on the Lord exclusively, He will overwhelm your mind. He will, he will make your mind so full. He will be fully entering into your mind that there will not be any other space to enter, just like a Bombay train. Nothing will enter because he will overwhelm your mind with ecstasy. This is the meaning of the word Krishna. The Vedas say one of the names of the Lord is He's Anandamaya. He's full of bliss. So he'll overwhelm, he'll encompass everything within himself, and he'll give you infinite bliss. All we have to do is to touch Krishna in some form. That's all. You touch Krishna either in the form of his name, or in the form of Bhagavad Gita, or in the form of Bhagavatam, or in the form of deities. Some way you say, Krishna, I'm very impure, I'm jaundiced. Let me touch you for some time, 10 minutes. Please allow me. And you touch Krishna for 10 minutes, 15 minutes in the form of his name. Someday you touch. As soon as you touch Krishna, you'll become purified. You might not know how it works. Doesn't matter. You put a Tylenol, you know how it works. Even the doctors do not know how Tylenol works. Right? I was trying to see. I don't know how Tylenol. They do not know how it works. Full mechanisms, but it works. Similarly, Krishna consciousness works. If you touch Krishna, you'll become purified. You can try this. I've tried this many, many, many times. You feel very bad, chant Hare Krishna mantra 1 hour straight. You cannot sit down and chant, walk and chant. Done. Bathing over. It's like a power wash for your mind, your consciousness. That's it. You don't have any choice but to become happy now. Because you chanted Hare Krishna mantra for 1 hour, I don't understand what it is. I don't know who Krishna is. I don't know who Rama is. I do not know Sanatana Dharma. I don't believe in God. Doesn't matter. You simply chant Hare Krishna mantra for 1 hour, then case closed. Your mind will become purified. Just like you touch fire. Fire does not depend on your belief for it to hurt you. Does it depend on your belief or what? No. So it doesn't depend whether you believe in Hare Krishna mantra, you don't believe. Doesn't matter. You simply chant, you'll become purified. It's all so simple process. It doesn't depend on your faith, it doesn't depend on your convictions, it will simply act. Who wants to take it? Hare Krishna mantra, chanting. Very simple. It's an antiseptic. Just chant. Krishna Prabhupada said, chant Hare Krishna mantra and be happy. Now, if you're a little analytical, you can go deep into the philosophy of it. And as you understand the philosophy of it more and more and more, as you become purified, you'll understand. Actually, the whole creation is there in the Hare Krishna mantra. Because Krishna is the absolute truth. You'll realize this. Sitting in one place, you'll realize it. That also is there, but it will happen in advanced stages. But initially, you might not understand what Hare Krishna mantra is. You might be, why is this person, is he mad or what is he talking about? You might even think like that. But try it and see for yourself. See for yourself. Why believe me? Right? Chant Hare Krishna mantra. Take it up. Try it. Okay. That being said, we'll read one shloka of Bhagavad Gita. Huh? No, the phone is okay. So we're reading 17.7. Okay, thank you. We're reading 17.7. So we can read 17.8. So we read 17.8, 9 and 10. So today's class will be based on food. It is food class. So Krishna is talking about different types of food. How food affects our consciousness, okay? So you can repeat after me. Ayu Sattva Bala Rogya. If you have a hardbound copy, it's 646 page number, okay? It's 646 page number. Ayu Sattva Bala Rogya. Sukha Priti Vivardhanaha. Rasya Snigdha Sthira Hridya. Ahara Satvika Priyaha. Ayu Sattva Bala Rogya. Sukha Priti Vivardhanaha. Rasya Snigdha Sthira Hridya. Ahara Satvika Priyaha. Does someone want to read?
आयुः सत्त्वा बलारोग्य
Ayu Sattva Bala Rogya.
सुखप्रीति विवर्धनाः
सुखप्रीति विवर्धनाः
रस्या स्निग्धा स्थिरा हृद्या
रस्या स्निग्धा स्थिरा हृद्या
आहारः सात्विकप्रियाः
आहारः सात्विकप्रियाः
आयु सात्वबलारोग्या
Ayu Sattva Bala Rogya.
सुखा प्रीति विवर्धनाः
Sukha Priti Vivardhanaha.
रस्या स्निग्ध स्थिरा हृद्या
Rasya Snigdha Sthira Hridya.
आहारा सात्विका प्रियाः
Ahara Satvika Priyaha.
आयु सत्व बलारोग्य
Ayu Sattva Bala Rogya.
सुख प्रीति विवर्धनाः
Sukha Priti Vivardhanaha.
रस्या स्निग्धा स्थिरा हृद्या
रस्या स्निग्धा स्थिरा हृद्या
आहार सात्विका प्रियाः
आहारः सात्विकप्रियाः
Okay, there are two more slokas we can read. Ayuhu, duration of life.
duration of life
Sattva,
सत्त्व
existence.
existence
Bala,
बल
strength.
strength
Arogya,
आरोग्य
health.
health
Sukha,
सुख
happiness.
happiness
Preeti,
प्रीति
and satisfaction.
and satisfaction
Vivardhanaha,
विवर्धनाः
increasing.
increasing
Rasyaha,
रस्याः
juicy.
juicy
Snigdhaha,
स्निग्धाः
fatty.
fatty
Sthiraha,
स्थिराः
enduring.
enduring
Hridyaha,
हृद्याः
pleasing to the heart.
pleasing to the heart
Aharaha,
आहारः
food. Satvika,
सात्विका
one in goodness. Priyaha, palatable. Does someone want to read the translation?
Foods dear to those in the mode of goodness increase the duration of life.
Little louder.
Foods dear to those in the mode
Still louder.
Foods dear to those in the mode of goodness increase the duration of life, purify one's existence and give strength, health, happiness and satisfaction. Such foods are juicy, fat, wholesome and pleasing to the heart.
Very nice. Okay. The next shloka. Katvam lalavanatyushna
Katvam lalavanatyushna
Tikshna rukshna vidahinaha
Tikshna ruksha vidahinaha
Ahara rajasasyeshtha
Ahara
Dukkha shokamaya pradaha.
Dukkha shokamaya pradaha.
Does someone want to read? Anyone? Go ahead. Lavanatyushna.
लवनात्यस्न
Katvam lavanatyushna
तीक्ष्णा रुक्षा विदाहिनाः
Tikshna ruksha vidahinaha
आहार राजसेयश्च
Ahara rajasasyeshtha
दुःख शोकमया प्रदाः
Dukkha shokamaya pradaha. Anything you want to read? Katu. Bitter. Amla. Sour. Lavana. Salty. Ati Ushna. Very hot. Tikshna. Pungent. Ruksha. Dry. Vidahinaha. Burning. Aharaha. Food. Rajasasya. One in the mode of passion. Ishtaha. Palatable. Dukkha. Distress. Shoka. Misery. Amaya. Disease. Pradaha. Causing. You want to see the translation?
Foods that are too bitter, too sour, salty, hot, pungent, dry and burning are dear to those in the mode of passion. Such foods cause distress, misery and disease.
Someone wants to read it once more? Go ahead. Translation.
Foods that are too bitter, too sour, salty, hot, pungent, dry and burning are dear to those in the mode of passion. Such foods cause distress, misery and disease.
Very nice. So that's to give you an overview of what these shlokas are about. I see again, as I said, new faces. So the whole 17th chapter we are reading is a breakdown of everything that we experience in this world. So when our mind is trying to mass everything into one, our mind masses everything into one. So that makes making choices and decisions very difficult. We think everyone is the same, or we see Americans are all the same. Black Americans are all the same. If you are a good Jew, you will be like this. If you are a Brahmin, you will be like this. If you are a Telugu, you will be like this. So the mind is very expert in rejecting nuance. Right? Nuance, you know the word nuance, right? Nuance means any details. Right? Is expert. So we think every food is the same food only. All foods are the same. All speech is the same only. Or every person is the same only. Or any feeling I have is the same. Or any time of the day I sleep is the same. Any time I wake up is the same. So the mind, more or less everyone's mind is smitten by the idea, infatuated with a false idea that everything is the same as any other thing. Okay? This philosophy is called moral relativism. Moral relativism means that every moral stand is as good as any other moral stand. And there are no absolutes in life. Okay? That if I'm unkind towards you, that's okay. We're all, after all, human beings. Even little badly, if I'm unkind, it's okay. No problem. If I'm cruel and then maybe slaughter an animal cruelly, that's okay. It's the same. It's okay. It's fine. No problem. Or if I drink alcohol and drink beer or drink Coke, it's all the same. Different, it's all just different people's tastes. So Bhagavad Gita says, yes, everything, everything is different people's tastes. Correct, agreed. Bhagavad Gita says agreed. But Bhagavad Gita goes a little more step, little more fundamental and asks, why is it that you like something? Why do different people have different tastes? And why do these different tastes bring different consequences? Some people like to speak too much in the meetings, and definitely they don't get a promotion. Correct? So they have a nature to speak too much without substance. And some people know when to be reserved in talking. Now, Bhagavad Gita doesn't mask both of them. We know from our experience these two people are not the same, but we have to be politically correct. So we say everyone is the same as someone else. We all have to be like socialistic in our opinions, or else we can be ostracized. But Bhagavad Gita says, no, this person who knows when to speak, what to speak, he's got a little better a quality of mode of goodness called Sattva Guna. So Bhagavad Gita breaks these three gunas, Sattva, Rajas, Tamo Guna. It doesn't mass all of them into one. The person who's too agitated to talk, kuch bolna chahiye, I have to speak something. This person is predominantly in the mode of passion. And another person who doesn't want to speak anything at all because he gives a damn, he's in the mode of ignorance. He doesn't even mind getting fired. Now, all these three people are sitting in the meeting room. Now, are all of them the same person? No. Each one of them have different tendencies. And because of their guna, so guna and karma. Guna leads to a certain karma. Okay? Guna is a subtle programming that you have in your mind. And karma is the action you do as a result of that. Okay? You can't stop simply your karma from acting when your guna is there. My guna is there, I'm too passionate. Your mother is telling, don't talk to that boy. No, the guna is there. And the time is there. So you will talk to that boy, you will talk to that girl, you will go to that website. Guna is there. Rajo guna is there. Tamo guna is there. So when the guna is there, that karma will come. Mango seed is there. Even if you stop that mango seed from the creeper coming, the mango seed will come and bring that fruit. So Bhagavad Gita says, you are acting by the basis of your what? Of your gunas. So everyone sitting in this room has got a unique combination of gunas. Some proportion of sattva guna, some proportion of rajo guna, some proportion of tamo guna. Definitely some proportion of sattva guna, because your friend might have called you, please come here. And you could have gone to so many places, a nice warm day in the evening. So you could have gone somewhere else. So you have some element of sattva guna, for sure. For sure. But some element of rajo guna is also there. Some element of tamo guna is also there. So when we see someone, we see only their bodies. But behind the body, there is a mind. Bhagavad Gita says, where does Krishna say? A different mind intelligence. Who knows? Hariransh. Indriyani paranyahu indriyebhyaha param manaha manasastu paro buddhihi yo buddhehe paratastu saha. Krishna says, you are seeing the body only that. Behind that, indriyebhyaha param manaha. The modern science cannot understand the mind. Do you know where your mind is? Where is your mind? Is it in the brain alone? If it is in the brain, when you are stressed, why does not an antidepressant simply work? Because your mind is something more than your brain. So Bhagavad Gita says, Indriyebhyaha param manaha. Manasastu paro buddhihi. And behind the mind there is another bacha. That is his intelligence. And buddhehe paratastu saha. There is the soul. So when you see someone, what should you see? Not just their body. Behind the body there is the mind and intelligence. And behind that intelligence there is the ego and there is the soul. And all these things are contaminated by these three Gunas. And everyone is forced to act in accordance with the gunas he has cultivated. So don't take anyone too seriously. Don't take anyone too seriously. Don't think bad of someone is bad, vengeance. Everyone is actually being forced to act because of the gunas he has acclimatized. Many janmas, many lifetimes is passed. He is acclimatized, he has touched. I've given this example many times. You touch Mysore rasam for half an hour, and then after touching, your hand is soaked in Mysore rasam, you talk to someone and you wash your hand and you touch, smell your hand smells like Mysore rasam. Why does it smell like that? Because association, sir. Associated with his Mysore rasam for half an hour. Association of half an hour with Mysore rasam. Is it not? So we have to change the way we see people. That will change your life. Change the way you see yourself. This is so fundamental to the Bhagavad Gita. If you understand this concept, Krishna says, Idam jnanam upashritya mama sadharmyam agataha. If you understand this knowledge of how everyone is actually associating with these three modes, they are not just one composite people. I don't like Vinod. Who is Vinod? Vinod is not one person. Vinod is a concept of multiple personality disorder. Sometimes in Sattva Guna, sometimes in Rajo Guna, sometimes in Tamo Guna. Who's Vinod? Which Vinod do you know? The Vinod in office? Vinod when he was newly married? Or he's already married for 4 years? Which Vinod do you know? Who's Vinod? Who's Vinod? Or Vinod when he is with his mother? Vinod when he is with his wife? Or Vinod when he is with his friends, school friends? He's reminiscing all the nice memories. That is a different Vinod. So who's the real Vinod? The real Vinod is none of all of this. Yo buddhehe paratastu sahaya. You see? So everyone is being motivated by the gunas he has acclimatized. Guna is the seed. Karma is the tree. Okay? Guna, actually, I wouldn't say Guna is the seed, actually. Guna is the programming within the seed of false ego. Just like mango, DNA is there. That mango DNA, if it is programmed to be without seeds, the genome, right? They try to modify that genome, then immediately it will come out like that. Right? So Bhagavad Gita wants you to change your activities on a very fundamental level. It attacks it. It changes your guna. And as soon as your guna is changed, you will become happy. That's all. Because each guna is a science, basically. Each guna brings alongside with it different experiences. Okay? That's like if you ask AI, chat GPT, I have fatigue, I have little this, I have little that, I have ear pain. So it tries to search for all the data and then it, and then says, based on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these are some things. Take this blood markers, this test, that test. So it knows from your experiences, your symptoms, it will know this is what you have, this is the disease you have. Similarly, Bhagavad Gita knows by this activity you are doing, it can tell you what guna you have associated yourself with. And because you have associated yourself with that guna, you will have these type of tendencies. And because these tendencies are there, you can act like a nice person to the outside world, but inside Bhagavad Gita, no, this is how you'll be feeling. If you are in Tamoguna, you must be feeling like this only. I know. You'll be feeling like that. Outside, you might smile, everything is there. Guna is there, no? That Rajoguna is there. Rajasastu phalam dukkam. Rajoguna means there will be competition, there will be insecurity, there is greed, there is comparison. You will feel little good when someone fails. So these feelings will all be there in Rajoguna. Tamoguna, I don't want to do anything, I want to put down someone. These feelings all will be there. In Sattva Guna, there is clarity, So I'm just giving a breakdown. So Bhagavad Gita says everything is not the same as any other thing. Your choices matter. Your choices matter. Because if your choice is in Sattva Guna, your consequences will be different. If your choice is in Rajoguna, every moment we are making a choice. Every moment. You can make a choice right now to listen or to be forgetful in La La Land. That also is a choice. To come here is a choice. To continue coming is another choice. To read when you are not coming is another choice. To meditate, every moment we are making a choice. What a responsibility we have, right? We have a responsibility, such a high responsibility we have to make the right choice every moment. Every moment we have to make the right choice. This is called the human form of life. Human form of life means to take the responsibility upon myself to make the right choice. That is what Krishna is giving you. Krishna is saying this is the rule book. Right? You understand this is how choices work. These choices, if you make, these are the consequences you will get. Krishna doesn't say you have to make this choice. That is up to you. I have mapped the choice to the consequence. Then it is up to you to make what choices you want. Sattva-guna choices you want, Krishna is going to say, I want to eat dum biryani at 3 a.m. That is a choice you make. The consequences is that you'll have gastritis. Right? No, I'm going to drink, 2 hours, 3 hours. And then I'm going to have the consequences that, you'll have right, the next day. What is it called? Hangover. Right? So there is a consequence. I'll keep eating, junk food. There's a consequence. I'll be very haphazard in my browsing. There is a consequence. I'll shout at my wife. I'll shout at my husband. There is a consequence. Every small act, we have to make sure it is in the mode of Sattva Guna. This is the duty of human life. There are many activities that we have right now which are more or less in Rajoguna and Tamoguna. That is why we feel unhappy. That's all. You change these activities to Sattva Guna, happiness will be automatic. Done. Very simple. Very simple. This is the law of happiness. This is the recipe for happiness. Just like there's a recipe for banana bread. There is a recipe for banana bread. Can you do anything and if banana bread will pop out of the oven or what? Or is there a recipe? Who makes good banana bread here? No one? Make good banana bread. What is the recipe for banana bread? No, like what are the components? Flour, banana. So if I put the idli rice there, right, it will not work, right? Right. There is a flour, right proportion, banana, right proportion, right, baking flour, right proportion, baking soda, right proportion, baking powder, vanilla essence, whatever you have to put, right proportion it has to be. Correct. So she knows the science of banana bread. So she can make good banana bread. But if someone who does not know the science, because I also want to make banana bread, I'll put little salt, I'll put little sugar, I'll put whatever I want, then it won't be banana bread. Similarly, Krishna has the recipe for happiness. Sattvat sukham sanjayate, Krishna says. From the mode of goodness, what happens? Sattvat sukham sanjayate. Where does happiness come from? From Sattva Guna it comes. From when you do activities in Sattva Guna, happiness will come. Happiness is an experience. And it will come, but clarity will come. Clarity of what is this, what is that, what is this. This is what I should do. This clarity you will get in Sattva Guna. Patience. Mind is not agitated. Mind is controlled. You can see who you are. You can see the mind. You can see the intelligence. So there must be a healthy component. I mean, to have 100% Sattva Guna immediately is very difficult. But there must be activities in your daily life that bring you to Sattva Guna. If you have those activities, then your life will be very stable. But if these activities in Sattva Guna are very reduced, I eat any food I want. That is what Krishna is telling. Foods dear to the mode of goodness. What are they? What is food dear to the mode of passion? So right now, there is rotten flesh in Walmart, and or there is decomposed food, or alcohol. All these things are which are in a mode of ignorance. The more we take those food, ahar shuddhau sattva shuddhi, sattva shuddhau dhruva smriti. So the ahar we are taking makes up our body, makes up our mind, makes our intelligence. It makes all of it. So our ahara shuddhau sattva shuddhi. If it is purified, then what happens? Then the intelligence can understand who am I? Why am I suffering? That's why we are all sitting on this floor. If there is an earthquake, can you sit on the floor? No. Because the floor is fixed, you can sit on it. Correct? Similarly, the Atma Tattvam of who I am cannot sit on an intelligence which is agitated. So many people ask, can you prove God to me? But can it sit on your, will this truth about Krishna, can it sit on your intelligence? No. It cannot sit on Rajoguna or Tamoguna intelligence, because there is an earthquake on your intelligence, earthquake on your mind. You're having so many cravings, you're having so many ups and downs and this and that. You cannot sit down. That's why you cannot sit down in this floor when there is an earthquake. So this knowledge of Atma Tattvam, Apashyatam Atma Tattvam Griheshu Grihamedinam, Dehapatye Kalatradishu Atma Sainyeshu Atatsapi, Tesham Pramatta Nidhanam Shreyaha Pashyannapi Na Pashyati. Varyaneshat Prashna Kritam Lokahitam Nripaha, Atmavit Sammato Pumsam Shrotavyadishu Yat Paraha, Shrotavyadini Rajendra Nranam Santi Sahasrasaha, Apashyatam Atma Tattvam Griheshu Grihamedinam. Apashyatam Atma Tattvam. Shrotavyadini Rajendra, one who is engaged in the transient world, cannot understand what is the spirit. Bhogaishwarya prasaktanam taya apakrita chedasam vyavasayatmika buddhihi samadhau na vidiyate. Yehi samsparshaja bhoga dukkha yona evate adyattavanta kaunteya nateshu ramate buddha. So one was absorbed in the things of this world. Nivritatarshai upagiyamana bhavaushadi shrotra manobhiramat. We cannot assimilate. Whatever we cannot assimilate, we will think it doesn't exist. That's all. You are sitting on the sofa, lazing around. Some person is working in the gym and is very happy. What is working out in the gym? I'm sitting in the sofa, munching potato chips. This is the highest happiness in my world. His happiness is restricted to this cocoon that I am happy. This is Tamoguna happiness. I'm on the couch watching Netflix. This is life. He's feeling like that. Another person is working out in the gym. Another person is trying to have like a, what do you say, a startup. He's the next AI startup he's trying to have. He's very excited. He's experiencing another type of happiness. He's experiencing another type of happiness. This person thinks he's completely foolish. This person thinks he's completely foolish. And another person is reading Bhagavad Gita and he's also happy. Another person is not doing anything, is in the liquor, another person is happy. Some person is raping someone else, he is also happy. Some person is bombing someone else, he is also happy. Everyone is happy, but not all the happiness is the same. This is what is Bhagavad Gita said. Correct? Agree? This is the science of happiness. Science of happiness. Not all happiness is the same. Not all happiness is the same. We suffer right now because you think that all happiness is the same. That is why we suffer. We think the happiness of staying up late in the night and watching Netflix at 1 a.m. is the same as waking up early in the morning at 4 o'clock chanting Hare Krishna mantra. We think like that. Both the happiness is the same. No, sir, it's not the same. They are miles apart. Yanisha Tarabhutanam Pasyam Jagrati Samyami Yasyam Jagrati Bhutani Sanisha Pashyato. The person inside the jail is thinking that everyone outside is in the jail. You see? So we are all in a matrix, my dear devotees. We are all in our own cocoon. Bhagavad Gita is introducing to us higher definitions of possibilities that we have never explored. Keep your mind open. Explore other avenues, other possibilities. Let's read what Prabhupada has to say in the last purport. Yatayamam gatarasam पूति पर्यूषितं च यत् उच्छिष्टम् अपि चामेध्यम् भोजनं तामसप्रियम्. Someone want to read?
Food prepared more than 3 hours before being eaten, food that is tasteless, decomposed and putrid, and food consisting of remnants and untouchable things is dear to those in the mode of darkness.
Okay, you can read the word to word. Yatayamam. Food cooked 3 hours before being eaten. Gatarasam. Tasteless. Puti. Bad smelling. Paryushitam. Decomposed. Cha. Also. Yat. That which. Uchishtam. Remnants of food eaten by others. Api. Also. Cha. And. Amedhyam. Untouchable. Bhojanam. Eating. Tamasa. To one in the mode of darkness. Priyam. Dear. So, let's read what Prabhupada is saying in the purport. The purpose of food is to increase the duration of life, purify the mind, and aid bodily strength. This is its only purpose. In the past, great authorities selected those foods that best aid health and increase life's duration, such as milk products, sugar, rice, wheat, fruits, and vegetables. These foods are dear to those in the mode of goodness. Some other foods, such as baked corn, molasses, which, while not very palatable in themselves, can be made pleasant when mixed with milk or other foods. They are then in the mode of goodness. All these foods are pure by nature. They are quite distinct from untouchable things like meat and liquor. Fatty foods, as mentioned in the 8 words, have no connection with animal fat obtained by slaughter. Animal fat is available in the form of milk, which is the most wonderful of all foods. Milk, butter, cheese, and similar products give animal fat in the form of which rules out any need for killing of innocent creatures. It is only through brute mentality that this killing goes on. The civilized method of obtaining needed fat is by milk. Slaughter is the way of subhumans. Protein is amply available through split peas, dal, whole wheat, etc. So Prabhupada is talking about animal slaughter. It's very customary in our household, even in those families that eat non-vegetarian food. Don't eat non-vegetarian food on Tuesdays. Don't eat on Saturdays. Don't eat on, I don't know, depending on where you are from, what your custom is. They'll have different restrictions. Like, don't eat on the day of Diwali, or don't eat during Navratri. Correct? You have these customs, right? Why? If these are so divine, if they are in the mode of goodness, why not eat on all days? So foods that are in a mode of passion and ignorance, Shastra will put some regulation. If you cannot give it up completely, give some restriction. I cannot restrict 100%, but I'll restrict 50%, restrict 25%. Similarly, we were discussing this last week also. Restriction in sexual relationships also. If sexual relationships were all divine, why not anyone can do it with anyone all the time? Why not? Because the act can be easily coming to the mode of ignorance, in the mode of tamoguna. Now it has to be done in the right way, right channel with the right person, so that we can be protected from the mode of ignorance. So rules are not there in the Shastra to make my life difficult. Sometimes you think, these are like 2025. Why are you making our soul life difficult? Why not do anything you want? Why not kill animals? Why not eat meat? Yes, but it is. Vedas are very kind. They are like a mother. Krishna is ultimately very kind. You should understand the intention of the Lord. Krishna wants us, all of us, to be happy. But we are stuck in our mind and the senses. How are we stuck? Mind and senses. We are stuck. I'll finish in 5 minutes. And Krishna wants us to cooperate. I was giving this example yesterday. And deer with its big horns, antelope, right? Antlets,
Yes.
antlers. Sometimes it gets stuck. It is very proud of its antlers, but that's what gets it into trouble. And sometimes it gets caught somewhere. And this person generously wants to take it out. And sometimes this deer will prick or poke this person with its antlers, and sometimes it even causes some injury. But this person knows. The deer is so agitated because it's caught. It's caught. So he doesn't mistake the deer. He doesn't mistake the deer. So whatever we do in our life, Krishna doesn't exclude us. Krishna does not think he's pricking me. He's saying he doesn't exist. He's saying there is no God. Krishna doesn't mistake us because Krishna knows we have associated ourselves with the three modes, the three gunas, and that is why we are doing what we are doing. And Krishna is having these rules, right? Don't do tamoguna too much. Don't do rajoguna too much. Why? To protect us. To protect us. To uplift us. To nurture us. To nurture us. So rules are not there to make our life difficult, but to give us more freedom. This is counterintuitive. We can't understand how rules can free me. Rules can free me. You all accepted the rule of going to school continuously for 15 years. That is why you are able to earn money. You accepted the rule, right? We are accepting the rule of going in 70 miles per hour. Everyone is accepting that rule. That is why we are able to come safely here. Is it not? So rules are not there to make our life more. So Bhagavad Gita is giving, eat this food, eat this, eat that, eat that. Whatever you can. As much as possible, do activities in the mode of ignorance. If you do activities in the mode of ignorance, you will feel depressed. You will feel like hating someone else. You will feel low. Suddenly you will feel high. Suddenly you will feel low. Suddenly you will feel depressed. Insecurity, all these feelings will come in Tamoguna. You will be doubting yourself. You will constantly seek approval of others. These are all symptoms of mode of ignorance. So when you come to the mode of goodness, you'll become very confident, you'll be solid, you'll be very secure, you'll be very kind, you'll be compassionate, you'll like yourself. Others will also like being around you because you like yourself. And no one likes themselves, actually, because they are on the mental platform. Anyone who's on the mental platform cannot like himself. You have to go beyond the mind. So everyone will start liking you. You're so cheerful. What's your secret? They'll ask you. Right. So this is the secret of being in the mode of goodness. You see, it's already a little late. So I'll maybe stop here. I will continue the rest 2 paragraphs of the purports next week, and we'll continue the passion and ignorance foods. Any questions or comments? Any questions or comments on goodness, passion, and ignorance, choice, decision making, moral relativism? Everything is not the same as everything else. Our intelligence must constantly be very clear whether something is in goodness, passion, or ignorance. That is the duty for our intelligence. You see, we should give engagement to our intelligence. Is my speech right now goodness, passion, or ignorance? Is the way I'm sitting goodness, passion, or ignorance? If I sit like this, it's mode of ignorance, right? So because I'm sitting like this, I'm able to speak Bhagavad Gita. So imagine I slept careful, slow, Shri, slow up, slow. Yeah. So makes sense. How many of you think it makes sense to come to the mode of goodness? Makes sense to come to the mode of goodness. Not everyone. How many of you think, if you didn't hear my question, how many of you think it makes sense to come to the mode of goodness? Sattva guna. Sattva guna. Very nice. Good. So you have to take steps. The easiest step you can take is come next week. That is one of the easiest steps you can take. Right? Even if we cannot take more steps, Other step you can also take is come tomorrow morning. We have a morning program also every day, every Sunday at 6:30, where we have Japa, Bhagavatam class. So when you wake up early in the morning, you attack Tamoguna and Rajoguna where it is the strongest. If you have the practice of waking up early in the morning in Brahma Muhurta, you slap Rajoguna and Tamoguna in his face, tappad. Right? It's like you're really smashing Maya. Right? So wake up early in the morning. Right? So that's a good opportunity. So that's why we're doing the morning program also here every Sunday morning. So you're welcome to join us in the morning. Any other questions or comments before we go to Japa? Yes.
Prabhu, I feel like personally I'm constantly changing, as in like in the morning I could be in Satvaguna, but then as soon as I'm at work, like I can see the change.
That is true. That is true.
And like after work, I don't even feel like chanting because I've been in that guna for too long. I don't, it's constantly, it's there, Prabhu, constantly. So
Yeah. Initially, we might not be able to be in Satvaguna all the time. So Vishnu is the Lord of Satvaguna. Okay. So we cannot hope to have Satvaguna without depending on the Lord. Without depending on the Lord. Okay. So I didn't mention this, but good that you brought it up. Whenever we give up our false ego, that I know everything, I know what to do. This is false ego. And whenever we give that mentality and agree to obey Shastra, agree to obey the sadhus, this is Sattva Guna. This is Sattva Guna. This is good intelligence. So to your question of how to be in Sattva Guna the whole day, first of all, we must try to be in Sattva Guna in the morning. In the morning. If your quality of being in Sattva Guna in the morning increases, then naturally the rest of the day it will percolate. And Krishna will give you intelligence to do an activity. That is why we sing Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasado yasya aprasadat nagati kutopi dhyayan stuvasya yashastri sandhya. Tri sandhya. So in Tri sandhya, whenever it meets, we have to actually meditate on the Lord. So if Tri sandhya means early when the sun rises, and then in the afternoon when the sun is at the noon, and then evening when the sun is setting. It's Tri sandhya if you try to meditate on the Guru and the Lord, Yashastri sandhya, then gradually we will become purified. But most important sandhya is Prata sandhya, right? Which is the morning time. So focus on cultivating, performing Krishna consciousness in the morning time. Chant Hare Krishna mantra. At least 8 rounds you chant. At least 8 rounds. If possible 16 rounds. But at least 8 rounds. Then only we can actually even identify we are in Rajoguna. At least you are able to identify, right? Oh, I am coming to the office, I am coming to Rajoguna. That itself means you are in Sattvaguna. To know you are in Rajoguna means you have to be in Sattvaguna. Because if you are in Rajoguna and Tamoguna, you won't even know you are in Rajoguna and Tamoguna. You think this is the norm. You see? This itself is a great step. Before you are not even aware that I am in Rajoguna. At least you are right now aware. It's not a great progress. Okay, any other questions? Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Just topic related to the food. Just want something related to that.
Sure.
Maybe the clarification. One of the points you mentioned in passionate ignorance that the food which we should not be eating, we should not eat anything which is cooked 3 hours before.
Yes.
And as well as food which is touched with others, we should not take it. And come to the aspect where we, at least I, in these days, so it's closely impossible actually. So most of the times I eat which is cooked by 3 hours before, and as well as like it's also difficult to maintain that consciousness, make sure it's like now very few. But obviously we have the prasadam aspect and then the devotion aspect. But often there is a possibility that Bhagavad Gita is good, it's not so applicable nowadays. We cannot eat fresh food because we're going to the office. So it's very impossible to, these things are not applicable at this time. So there is a possibility of disregard some of the instructions. So how do we maintain that composure?
Very nice question. So sometimes, very nice question. Everyone heard that question? When we are not able to implement, when some instruction in Bhagavad Gita doesn't appear practical, we have a tendency to reject the whole Bhagavad Gita in toto. This is too much for this age. I cannot do this. Correct? How many of you felt this way? I'll raise both my hands. Okay. So, always I must feel that I am not able to follow. But there are many, many people who are following this perfectly. Krishna is not asking me to work in the corporate world and make $120,000 or $150,000 or whatever I'm making. Krishna is not asking me. So I might not be able to follow because I'm in a certain situation. So I should always think it is because of my situation that I chose I'm not able to follow. But the sadhus are able to follow. So many people followed. So many acharyas are followed. And even right now many sadhus are following in India and even here. And we must bow down to these sadhus, pay obeisances to them, and hopefully, Krishna, I come to this standard if I can, if I need to. And if it is genuinely because I'm serving the Lord and because I'm not able to follow, then that means you are following a higher standard. So some sadhus are not following this because they are following even a higher standard. Okay. But at least myself, I'm not following the standard because I'm attached to a lower standard. You see. So it's a very important question. So we must always be humble that I am not able to follow something doesn't set a standard. It's because of my own fallenness. Sometimes we change goalposts of religion. I am not able to score the goal. It is too long. Right? Please shorten the goal. Right? Change the goalkeeper. Right? Don't put overarm, put underarm. I am not able to hit sixer. So put underarm. So I am not able to follow this rule. So change Shastra. Change Shastra. Right. So we should always understand Shastra is Shastra. I am not able to follow because I am very. So this is humility. Humility means Shastra is Shastra. I will not change it. I will always be a servant. But very nice. Thank you. I know you know the answer, but you're bringing it up for everyone's edification and my own remembrance. Thank you. So chant one round. I know the kids are becoming. Who has a question? Okay, the kids are not impatient. Okay.
So how do you consistently follow Shastra for every choice? Like every time you
very difficult. Very nice question. Current situation is very difficult. So that is why we try to do is go step by step. The easiest thing we can do to follow Shastra is what we are going to do next. Chant Hare Krishna mantra. At Srimad Bhagavatam is telling Kalir Dosha Nidherajan Asti Eka Mahan Gunan Kirtanadeva Krishnasya Mukta Sangha Param Prajet Nama Sankirtanam Yasya Sarva Papa Pranachanam Pranama Dukkha Shamanastham Namami Harim Param. So Bhagavatam says you chant Harinam, you do bhakti to the Lord. This is the simplest instruction. Offer water. Now Sachidanand Prabhu has brought some Yashoda milk from the Goshala. So you can take that Yashoda milk and you can offer it to the Lord before honoring. So Yashoda also will get credit, right? She will also get Bhakti Sukriti because you are offering to the Lord. And you will also get Bhakti Sukriti, right? So it's a very easy way to follow Shastra. Instead of taking Yashoda milk, now drink that milk immediately, mix some cereal and drink it, right? You can offer that milk to the Lord. Easy way to follow Shastra. So whatever is easy, we follow. And the difficult part will come gradually. Okay. And even if you are not able to follow, Krishna will help you. Don't worry. Krishna is not a rule book. Okay. Chant one round of Hare Krishna mantra. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. I see there are new faces here, so I'll tell you how to chant. So take that bead in the left hand. So thumb and your middle finger Don't keep the index finger out of the way. With your thumb and your middle finger in the right hand, you can roll the bead and hold the other part of the bead with your left hand. Okay, and as you roll over the bead, you can chant the Hare Krishna mantra and you can go to the next bead as you finish one bead. Clear? Hold the bead in the left hand, and if someone is not able to follow it, someone in the near, you can teach.